Does it still have the... No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Good. No, I think I swapped to the root for PC use a bit ago. And hopefully when I put it up on goddamn Twitter, I swear to God, dude, if another NFT bot fucking comments on this, I'm literally going to scream. Oh, God, I just swear. Alright, I'm gonna check back in like 5 minutes and see if, Wait, is this still patching? Bro, I thought it was done. What are you still patching? Oh, guys, there's still 2 gigs left of it? Fuck. No, I was just opening up something else. If, What the fuck is going on? Okay. Anyways. No, it says like 20 seconds long. Okay, no, it's not so bad. No, if I knew it didn't stop, it wasn't gonna stop the update. I just would have launched something else. I mean, it's only got a little bit to go. I didn't realize it was patching. I thought it was done. So that's when I went live. There we go, now it's done. Okay. Just took like 1 minute and a half. But, yeah, I haven't truck streamed in a while. We haven't. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we got NFT botted. No, I don't think we did. Okay, good. Fucking good. Thank you, Twitter, for not being... Well, it was apparently AIDS yesterday, but... Who the fuck's keeping track of that? Am I right? Am I right? Or am I right? I haven't streamed in a while. Tomorrow we might go back to Pokemon for a bit. We might actually do that into the completion at the very least. Because I'm pretty much, I have like only a couple areas left. I did all the gyms. Rev, how are you? Wait, why isn't my chat box showing up? Do I have a chat? Fucking... Ah! Professional streamer. Oh, I see where it's typing. It's just right over where I can't fucking see it. Why are you typing in cat? Okay. I'm just happy to have someone in my chat for... I was gonna say for once, but like... Yeah, I might move it. I might move it down. Well, actually, no, that's where like the GPS is. If I move it down. But I might make it aligned to the... Actually, no. Let me move it. Let me put over the sat nav. Texting while driving. Okay, hold on. Okay, fine. But we're not gonna solid. Can I solid background it? Hold on. Shit. Let's show messages. Would that be shown on your stream? Oh, I can customize the pack. I guess I'm not gonna fucking. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do it. We're not gonna get. Okay. Focus. Fuck, these options are terrible. I did not realize this area was shit. Fuck. Leipzig fucking sucks. Holy crap. Let's do forklifts. Forklifts. Yeah, so now you're like, it's right over the GPS now. That I can... Hold on, how the fuck do I... There we go. Just to make it a little bit more transparent. Anyways. Did I just like save it and like leave last time? Yeah. Because we're at 6% damage already. Ugh. Okay. Freight market. And 500 meters turn sharper.
Come on, there's a job to do.
Oop. So yeah, today, not so bad. Today was actually very good. We did not oversleep. But we did sleep until like 1:30. So like 30 minutes before we had to be at work. But yeah, no, it wasn't so bad. Honestly, like we got we got praised a bit tonight. Oh, dang. Shit. Where the fuck am I going? Did I accidentally hit W instead of T? I'm a fucking dumbass.
What are we waiting for?
There we go. Praise is a good sign. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to remember what Jen said. What was it? I think from 3 on until 8, every hour was $1,000 hour. But our ticket times were good. Like, I think the worst was between 5 and 6. When I think we were like just shy of 10 minutes per order. But I mean, we were essentially like handling breaks of the minor individuals at that time, so. But yeah, but I mean, everything else, I mean, it was like 5 minutes or so, so we were kicking ass tonight. Which is always good. Better than getting your ass kicked. Maximum efficiency. Rev, I want you to know I read that in like the crisis suit voice, so it was just like maximum efficiency. Maximum efficiency.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Gosh, I am a nerd. Oh my gosh, Rev! Oh my gosh, I just realized something. I don't think I showed you, but like I think that the other thing too that I've been doing at work. Actually no. I put them up on Twitter. I think the ones that I did last week. But every night, because I'm like the QC person, I have to, you know, write up what I know for the waste log. So basically, you know, stuff that we didn't technically sell, but like we kind of just wasted because nobody, like, we don't have a record of like a order being used of it or whatnot. So basically, you know, food that we wasted, later had to throw out and couldn't sell. It's essentially what it is. I don't know why I didn't just say that, but that's what it is. But on that board, like at the end of it, like I have to kind of like initial it, or like we've been initialing it just to kind of, you know, tell people like, hey, this is who closed. But I've been initialing it. Yes, the doodles. The doodles. I have been doing so good. Well, I think the one last week was actually not that great. Or not last week. The one yesterday was not so great. Yeah, the Snom was good. The Snom was good. What have I done this week? I had to redraw the Wingle. Because I always close Wednesdays, and because, like, Wednesday is kind of the start of the week, we kind of just... That's kind of like... So I'm always going to keep the Wingle on Wednesday. But I mean, I think the other days that I close, I think Thursday through Sunday, typically is when I close. I think I'm going to draw like a couple other Pokemon, so I already did Cloudsider, Wingle Wednesdays too, yep. Wingle Wednesdays. But, yeah, I did Cloudsider last week, I did Snom last week, I did... What else did I do last week? There was a fourth one that I did last week, because I closed 4 days last week. I closed Friday through Sunday, and then I did Wednesday. Fuck, I gotta go through my phone. Hold on. Kids, do not, like, look at your phone while you drive. Fuck, what was it? Oh, Mudkip! Oh shit. I literally almost hit it on. I'm sorry, I am texting while driving, but please do not text and drive. That is very bad. I literally almost ate it there. But anyways, yeah, no, I forgot I did Mudkip. The Mudkip was actually kind of cute. This week, I did, well, like I said, I had to redraw the Wingull, because somebody specifically erased the Wingull, and it freaking pissed me off, so I redrew it. But I did Fuecoco, Slowpoke, and tonight's was Zubat. I don't know why they erased it. I came in Wednesday, and that was the only one erased. It was the only one erased. The other ones were still up there. Bro, like, somebody at my work, like, on Monday, Tuesday, like, literally hates Wingull. That I'm gonna have to redraw it every freaking Wednesday. If they erase it again, I'm literally gonna be pissed. I am literally gonna yell at the top of my lungs, like, who the frick erased my Wingull again? Although I wouldn't be surprised if it was the manager that's like a little sassy to me. I wouldn't put it past her. I wouldn't pass it Paulina, or past Paulina. But last we have Rule 4. The Odd House Code. Also doesn't help that she's a manager, so that's like double no. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, but no, I think I said it last night, but like I want to start doing like a like I might just start setting up like an art stream. If I ever get pieces and components for it. But I might start kind of doing like a comic strip of just like a Wingull working at a cafe, and it's just like my experiences at work, just like put into a comic strip. I think it would be funny. I think it would be funny. I might even just call it like the Wingull Cafe or something stupid like that. Like the Wingull doesn't even say anything. It's literally just the Wingull, like the Wingull, like how it is in Ruby. Whenever like Peagle or like any like you talk to any Wingull in that game, it's just a purr or Poyo or whatever. Like that's all the Wingull's gonna say. But yeah, doing those doodles makes me kind of want to do that. And I just kind of want to make like the other like coworkers there just like Wingull just screams. I mean, he do be screaming. He do be screaming. Well, actually, that's like my sound alert is actually right. I changed my sound alerts, all of them to the Wingull noise. Actually, I seriously did. I'm not even joking about that. All my sound alerts are Wingulls. Or it's like the Wingull noise. Not even joking, Rev. Not even joking. But I mean, Anyway, will that project ever come to fruition? Probably not, because I am lazy as fuck sometimes, especially on my days off. Although, oh wait, oh that's right, I might lose a day to this. Yeah. Like, especially lately, like, my knee has kind of started to not hurt.
Keep left.
Hurt is not the right word. I've been perpetually cleaning. Or after the past month, I keep putting off. Yeah. No, like, I kind of need to clean this room up because I've just kind of kept letting trash accumulate up week after week, and now I'm just trying to force myself, like, every week to kind of throw shit out. But, on top of that, though, but I keep saying, like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna finally, like, cook food or whatnot, like, going, like, da-da-da, and then I just end up, like, streaming for, like, a bit. Instead, I don't do anything else, but I might. So I kind of realized this afterwards, but I didn't go celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. Like, my parents weren't hosting, my brother wasn't hosting. Those are, like, the two closest family members I have. Or the three, I should say. My brother, I think, had Thanksgiving down with, like, his in-laws in, like, Delaware, and my parents invited me to come up with them. To go up to Scranton, where, like, I have an aunt and uncle, and my grandmother as well. Like, they live up there. But, like, I kind of really didn't want to go after the whole my mom's sending me a random picture of my ex the one day, so I was just kind of like, look, like, I don't, you know, like, I don't want to be around you right now, so I just kind of, like, I literally asked for Black Friday to, like, come in at 11. I legitimately asked for it, just so, because I knew, like, they were gonna, like, their plan was to drive back, like, the next morning, and I knew, like, they weren't gonna, like, want me to, like, I didn't want to, like, be like, oh no, we gotta leave like, super early, you know. It's just like, I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to deal with everything. I didn't want to deal with it. But I kind of realized, like, because Tuesday I had lunch with my mom, and she just kind of indicated that she's just like, hey, I need to get you up to the farm at some point, like, before Christmas, because I kind of realized my grandma is very old. I think age-wise, she was similar age-wise to Elizabeth II. I believe they were around the same age, I think. I think from my mom telling me, I think that's about how old Elizabeth was. Either that or Betty White. I think it was, like, around those, like, that age. Or, like, around those ages, essentially. But, like, late 80s, early 90s, that's kind of, like, the age, like, she's kind of pushing. But, essentially, it's kind of reminding, at least, like, my mom right now, of, like, when my other grandmother died, my dad's mom, passed, like, the last time, like, we visited her in, like, the nursing home, and, like, saw her, and, like, she was, like, hallucinating. She, like, we were there, like, she only really knows, like, the room that, like, she stayed in, really. But, like, she was saying, like, yeah, I looked outside once, and, like, they were performing, like, Hannibal crossing the Alps on top of the trees outside my window, and I was just like, huh? And she was even like, yeah, they had real elephants too, and they were just, like, on top of the trees, and you're just like, huh? But, I mean, I think it was, like, maybe, like, a month later, like, she passed away, but, like, but currently my, like, this is, like, my last living grandparent now, and she's kind of starting to get to the same thing. Like, she's telling, like, my mom has visited her a few times to watch over her when the aunt and uncle that like live with her, or like right next door to her technically, go away, and they can't monitor her or anything. But like, and she's kind of like telling her like very like strange stories or something. Like, I don't know, like it's kind of like a decently big farm, but like she was saying something about like I don't even remember like what she was been telling me, but it doesn't sound very good. Like, in all honesty, it probably doesn't, like I wouldn't be surprised if like in the next month or two, like I just got like a text message from them saying like, hey, she finally passed away. Like I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Like, she lived a very long life. She lived a good life. But at the same time, like I think that was kind of partially the reason why my mom really wanted me to come up to Thanksgiving with them, was to kind of see my grandmother like at least one last time, because it's been
Go straight.
I'm trying to remember
Keep right.
when the last time I actually saw her. It might have been my brother's wedding. It might have been my brother's wedding, I think. Which, that's been... Oh gosh, dude, when the frig was that? 5-6 years ago, I want to say? But I mean, even still, like, I don't know, like, I don't have anything that I like, I don't know, like, I'm at the point where, like, I don't really need the, sorry, getting collectible now. Hold on. Sorry. Like, I don't really need like any closure. Like, I don't really have anything else to kind of say to her. Like, and I don't think there's anything that I'm really kind of expecting her to say to me. And besides, I'm kind of worried I go up there and she's going to completely forget that I'm divorced, and she's gonna mention something about my ex-wife or something. That's my concern about seeing her, actually, a little bit. Because that was something I was going to, like, that we had planned to do at some point, was because I told her that, like, well, my aunt, uncle, and my grandma, they all live on the farm upstate, and she's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah, it's kind of beautiful out there. And she's like, oh, you have to take me sometime. And I was like, okay, yeah. And we never did. But yeah, no, like, and that's kind of what I realized. And she did kind of mention Tuesday that, like, sometime before Christmas, she wants to take me up there. I hope she gives me a little bit of a heads up to kind of say, hey, is this a good day to go? So then I at least can tell her, no, I have stuff to do around here. I need to focus more on myself around here. Like, I can't really focus on, you know, seeing people one last time. Like, life goes whenever, you know. You know, and I understand, like, you know, some people go in like a heartbeat. You know, you wish you said something, but I mean, you know, like, this is like my grandma. This is like my last surviving grandparent right now, and it's just kind of like, okay, you know, so it is what it is. She's lived, you know, 90 years. You know, that's a life. that's a life. You know? Now, if it was my dad, on the other hand, if this was my dad,
Right.
I mean, there's a few things I want to get off my fucking chest
Exit right.
before he fucking dies. But like, my grandma is just like, no, it's fine. It's fine. When you go, it is your time to go. You know? And I don't think my mom understands. Like, I don't even know if I would even go to the funeral service. I've gone to... How many funerals have I gone to in my life? 3? There was one for my uncle. There was one for my grandfather on my mother's side. And then there was another one when I was in AIT. And no, those were the 3 that I've been to. Okay, I actually need to pull over and get gas. But I mean, funerals really... I don't know. I really don't like attending funerals. Funerals are never fun. But at the same time, I might just try to go because there is a lot of family that I haven't seen in years. And there's family that hasn't seen me in years. So... I don't know, I might just try and go for that, but at the same time, like, I kind of need to keep working. My work needs me. I need my work. There was a point last Sunday where I literally thought, like, oh shit, like, please do not shut this place down. Like, I need this job. Please don't make me get a new job. Please, I don't want to learn new people. But yeah. Yeah, sorry to kind of like give that whole dim speech. I was literally talking about my days off, and like I literally like freaking started going into like me not spending my Thanksgiving or spending my Thanksgiving alone, like eating 2 packets of tuna. But I didn't mention that part. But I mean, it was just kind of basically just I kind of realized that that's what my mom actually wanted me to do by going up. And I think also she's also kind of concerned about my mental health. Ever since the whole divorce, which is funny because she sent that text. But anyways, shit, what was I gonna say about that? Yeah, I don't know, it just kind of transitioned to a very depressing topic, and I'm like, I don't know. I still don't know what I would do. Like, I don't need to do, like, the whole, like, yeah, I haven't seen her in years. But at the same time, like, I'm fine. Like, it's not gonna, like, crush me if I don't see her again. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Life happens. But yeah. So I mean, I'm hoping that she gives me at least more than a day's notice of just kind of like, hey, I'm taking you to go do this. Like, I have a life. You can't just like whisk me and like kidnap me away to go see my grandma. You can't do this. But last thing is pray for the worst, but still hope for the best. Yeah. That's actually some real good advice, Rev. That's some real good advice. I don't know. If it's like on a Monday, I might go. But at the same time, I think I'm just gonna tell my work, like, hey, like, because that's like the worst thing that I can imagine is like, because right now, like, we're kind of in like blackout days. Like, I can't request a day off until like January 7th or whatever without it being extremely scrutinized by management. Like we're kind of getting like the holiday season is always kind of like everybody like wants to try to take off, but like so like hopefully like I'm gonna tell them just like, hey, you know, I'm gonna continue to work and whatnot, just, you know, I'll be fine, you know. And I'll just let them know, just like, hey, I'm kind of gonna hope that the funeral's on like a day off that I have, but at the same time, like, don't like shuffle the schedule around, because I think everybody's gonna understand that, like, hey, I have work to do, I have shit to do, I need to make sure that I am still good financially before I can, you know, really, you know, take major days off or whatnot. And, you know, this is something that's also kind of like, I don't want to say a long time coming, because like it's literally just kind of like her mental's kind of starting to deteriorate. That's a recent change. So but no, I think I'll be fine. I think I will be fine. I just don't think that I can afford to
Keep left.
I mean, it's not really an afford. It's just like I like working in the. I think your limits when it comes to work. A small break. I mean, I just took a break. I just took a couple days off, like literally. Like, I'm not very close with my extended family. I'm really not. Like it's such a big extended family that I have that I'm just kind of like, oh hey, you, whose name that I kind of sort of remember. You know, like, I'm trying to remember. I think I have like 15 cousins. Like, this is all one side of my family too. This is all like one side of my family too. This is all my mom's side of the family. There's nobody on my dad's side of the family anymore because, like, I mean, he was like, one, he was an only child, and two, his dad like ran after, like, or ran before, you know, he was born or whatever. But like I think work-wise, I think I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. I might just try to let them know that, like, hey, well, actually, no, I'm not even gonna let them know about her health situation. If she goes, I'll let them know that, like, hey, no, I'll be fine, Rev. I'll be fine. Like, I'm literally, like, not that far from family. I'm literally, like, 15-20 minute drive from my parents, and maybe like a 30-minute drive from my brothers. So honestly, I'm fine. I'm Gucci. Someday, like, the work itself is like kind of like a giant headache, but like at the same time, like, I think if I tell people, like, hey, it's the holidays, it's this real busy time of year, I can't really request time off without putting my coworkers within a big strain.
Keep left.
Because like this kind of goes into like I like before military, I was a lazy ass piece of shit. And I think military, and as well as I think my divorce, not necessarily the marriage, because I was lazy in the marriage as well. Like I didn't want to do all the housework at all that I said I was said I would do. But I think kind of that whole thing has kind of put me into kind of almost a workaholic state of mind, to where like I don't do anything when I'm not at work except worry about like what's happening at work. Because on my days off, I always just kind of sit here and I just kind of go like, oh, I wonder how they're handling the lunch rush right now. Or like, hey, I wonder how bad the dinner rush is tonight. You know, I kind of have those thoughts in the back of my mind, and I always kind of drive over there because I live like 5 minutes from my work. So I keep going like, maybe I should drive over there and just pop in and say hi and, you know, see who's working tonight. And then I just kind of go, but it's not fucking worth it, dude. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You requested, like, even, like, the days I requested off in, like, in November, like, yeah. So, like, I constantly, like, want to be there, I enjoy the people that I work with. Like, working with them, like, within itself is, like, kind of therapeutic, and, like, honestly, like, even, like, well, she doesn't work there anymore, but I actually need to talk to her because she's a tattoo artist now, but like one of the managers there when I first started working there, like she was so like not even really like I want to say bubbly, but not really bubbly, but it's more extroverted. But I mean, she had like her own kind of demons and whatnot, like her own like depression and whatnot, and she just kind of like laughs it off sometimes or whatnot, if that makes sense. But I mean, like, she was so extroverted, like she actually like warmed me up, and I just like she made like going in and working there like enjoyable. Like, like I was actually sad that like she left, but I mean, admittedly, like she worked like with the company for like 5 years or so, and like she kind of felt like her career was stagnating and like she was getting passed over for shit that like, you know, she shouldn't have been. But oh, it is now raining on the other side of this tunnel. Okay. But no, like I enjoyed working with her a lot, and I think that's kind of like where it all started. And because there was a point in like November, December or so that like I was thinking, because you have to remember, when I first started working there, I was working there and I was working at FedEx in the mornings, and I was working at FedEx so much and the pay at FedEx was so good that like I was making shit tons of money, like, and like I was getting paid weekly, and my weekly paychecks were like almost the same as my Panera paychecks, when like where and the only difference was like one was weekly, the other was bi-weekly, and like when the paychecks are like the same, sorry, you kind of start to gravitate towards the one that pays you more. But at the same time, that place was not good for my mental. That place was not good for my mental. The managers didn't care. Like, they didn't care. Like, there really wasn't. Like, there was a day where, like, I just, like, completely, like, I slept through, like, half the shift. No, like, I got, like, maybe a text message saying, like, hey, are you showing up today? Oh, shit. There is no crash in Ba Sing Se. Anyways. Anyways, but yeah, no, like, but like the managers didn't care. Like, my manager actually, like, there was a point where like he would always just like, you would see him at the start, and you would see him at the end. But like in between, you really wouldn't see him at all. And like the joke was like he would just kind of go off into some place and just like sleep. But like I don't know if that was the case or not. But that was always the joke that the line had. But like, but also to that, like, I mean, I would always struggle, like, because one of my trucks was like a commercial delivery. Like it had like it basically had 4 major stops on it that I would have reserved like space on like the truck for, and I'd had to like unload it. But like they would send out like pretty much all the shit all at once. It would be like 60. There were days where like one of the stops would be like 100 fucking boxes, and I would say to them, bro, there is not enough room for in this truck to do that. Why are you sending all this shit down? I can't fucking load this shit. He's not gonna be able to take it. And they're just kind of like, oh, but we gotta get out of the, we gotta get out of here. And I'm just like, brah. Like, I hated it. Like, it got to the point where I was just kind of like, I didn't want to work there anymore. So and literally, the manager, I literally said, hold on. Well, I worked for it, so I had to unload an ocean container full of components they ordered to get it counted, and then sort of because someone got the timesheets wrong. Also, it was like delivered to on like the wrong fucking day or something. Like it was delivered early, or like according to your spreadsheets, where somebody wrote down that it wasn't gonna come in that day, and like it came in that day. Oh fuck, dude. But yeah, no, dude, I didn't know how many like packages were gonna be on like for those stops until I scanned like the first one where it says like, oh, there's like 60. Like there would be days where like, yeah, it'd be like 100 fucking packages after I scanned it like one in, and I'd be like, fuck. But I mean, also as well, like that's also an estimate. That's not necessarily all that's gonna come down. Most of the time they lowball it. They typically lowball how many packages, like they do have a sheet of kind of saying like, hey, this is how many packages are like estimated to go in on that truck. They always typically lowball it, and like during the holiday season too, like it was shit. But I think around April or so, like the hours kind of started to die down from like the holiday season. And I stopped working weekends as well. Like weekends were getting shit, so I was only there like Monday through Friday, not Monday through Sunday or Monday through Saturday like I was during the holiday season, because they needed us to. Oh, you slipped the disc that the ooh. Hey, you got workers' comp though, right? Please tell me you got workers' comp for that shit, dude. Holy shit! Like, please tell me you got workers' comp for that shit. Please tell me you got workers' comp for that, please. But yeah, you. Fucking good for you, man. Holy fucking shit, dude. Like, good for you. Oh my gosh. They didn't want to honor it? Why the fuck not? You got injured at work. You are entitled to compensation because you're definitely going to miss work for that shit. God damn, dude. Like, you're gonna miss work time to, like... Fuck, man, dude. Like, people... God damn, like every. Because I have a pre-existing injury in my shoulder, someone found an excuse said they weren't. This is why, like, every day that I keep living in this country, I keep going, why the fuck do I live here? And then I kind of look around and I just kind of realize, oh yeah, that's right, I don't have money to even fucking move. And apply and, like, immigrate somewhere else and, like, go through all the hassle. Like, I don't have that time, and I don't even think I could leave this area now. Now in the place debugging faulty data servers, where the safety is strict and the enforced. Oh, thank fucking God, dude. Thank fucking God. Yeah, no, bro, this fucking country sucks, dude. This country, in terms of, like, when you're at the low end, like, holy crap, dude, is, like... God damn, dude, I was even on Twitter last night, and I was just kind of, like, trying to wrap my head around the whole, like, fucking... Hunter Biden shit, and I'm just like, I don't even fucking understand at this point. But I mean, I don't think anything was really I remember, like, around the election, like, people posting, like, fucking pictures of him and whatnot, and, like, feeling very uncomfortable. So I can understand, like, why, like, the campaign team asked to have them, like, deleted. But I mean, at the same time, it's just like, I don't, like, it was not, like, against, like, it's not the government telling them to get rid of it. Hey, we're gonna detransition your kids without your consent. Oh, what the fuck? Bruh. Damn, man. I'm sorry. Also, I apologize. I don't know. What happened yesterday was, like, Elon's... Like, because Elon owns Twitter now, he's just like, oh, I found evidence that, like, all the Hunter Biden shit was suppressed. And, like, honestly, even the guy that was, like, releasing this stuff was saying, like, there was, like, the government wasn't involved, and yet people are still saying, oh, we need to impeach Biden and, like, and whatnot, and I'm just like, okay. People are stupid still. People are stupid still. I still choose not to interact in politics anymore. I don't care. They'll burn this country down. Which is kind of more what I want, because that's more likely to cause a socialist government anyways in the long run. I almost want to say... I almost want to say America needs to be balkanized. I really do. I think I've seen, like, another streamer say it or whatever. I think Blaustoy said it. But, I mean, America as a country, like, we are so diverse in thinking now that I don't think, like, big countries can exist anymore. Or at least the idea of, like, a big federal government, like, it doesn't make sense anymore or whatnot. It really doesn't. Bro, even when I lived in freaking in Georgia, thank God, like, she wasn't my representative. But, like, oh, who the fuck was her name? Who the fuck was her name? what is it, Marjorie Green Taylor, or whatever the fuck her name is. The person that, like, literally the morning of, like, either the morning of the inauguration or, like, the morning after the inauguration, trying to submit impeachment papers for Joe Biden for, like, shit Hunter Biden did, like, back when Joe Biden was vice president. And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? It is day fucking 1. It is day 1. Why are you impeaching? And it also pisses me off that, like, Republicans are still kind of like, I don't know. It's not really so much Democrats. Democrats are, I don't know. They're sane, but still, like, I don't think. Like I don't know. They just appear moderate, but I think that's because of how extreme the Republican Party has gotten. That the liberal that the Democratic Party just seems moderate now. But, like, I don't know. Like, they're just so focused and absorbed the ideas of, like, Trump and, like, whatnot, and it's just like, bro, please. The man did nothing to, like, literally the man, like, claimed election victory the night of the election when there was still a whole bunch of votes that still needed to be counted. Claimed victory, right? And somebody even predicted that he was going to say he was going to do this. And then, you know, like, oh, what, you know, once, you know, all, like, the mail-in ballots were being voted and counted and whatnot, like, you know, like, his, you know, any lead that he had, you know, started to slip away, and he's just like, oh, this is voter fraud. They found ballots out of nowhere. I won. I claimed victory. I won. Yeah. I don't know. I just, I don't know. Like, there's days where I think that I'm socialist, but then there's also days, like, I think last night, and I guess talking about this stuff, that makes me just kind of say, fuck it, anarchism. Anarchism is the way to go. Fuck the government. You don't need a government. But at the same time, you kind of need a government, because if there isn't a government, then corporations are just going to be like, ha 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 ha, you're our slave now. So, you do kind of, in a sense, need a government. Like, I think that's the only reason why. Yeah, but at the same time, like, they pretty much have, like, politicians. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, like, I don't know. It would be worse without the government, because without a government, then, like, there's nothing to tell them no. There's no one to tell them no. There's nothing to tell them no, other than people saying, no, you can't do this, and refusing to work. Honestly, though, like, Rev, like, I've actually been seeing you, like, retweet, like, the rail strike stuff. I've only been following that, like, a little bit. Like, I understand, like, that was, like, I think I first heard about, like, they were going to do that months ago. What even is the strike for? Is the strike just for like paid sick time, or like paid time off, or something for rail workers?
Keep right, and then exit right.
But I mean, the whole point of a strike is to convince the people that you are trying to is for paid leave as they get
Turn right.
none assigned to them through 12+ hour workdays. Holy fucking shit, dude. Bro, why does that shit remind me of FedEx, dude? Like during like this time last year, they do take time off and risks their life. What the fuck? Bro, dude, that is fucked up. Honestly, I hope they do fucking strike. If they're not already striking. Like, honestly, the whole point of a strike is to, like, hurt the people that are... that employ you or whatnot. Right, to kind of make them more lenient to what you want. Right? It is the only defense workers have. Yeah. No, understandable. I mean, especially if you're working 12+ hours, like, you don't have a fucking life outside of that. You just fucking don't. Like, the whole concept of, like, an 8-hour workday came from, like, the socialist idea of, like, okay, you split your day into thirds. You do 8 hours of working. You do 8 hours of sleeping. And you do 8 hours of whatever the fuck you want. That was the original idea of, like, 8-hour workdays, was you split your days into thirds, essentially. Of work, sleep, free time. Yeah.
Keep left.
No, you can't have any business function without workers. Oh shit. Alright. No, and I honestly really hope that it actually kind of... that from this they actually get treated more fairly and more respectfully. Because I know, like, people kind of, like... I think people have kind of forgotten how integral the rail network is. But, like... I don't know. Like, it's easy not to think about it, like, when you don't see a whole lot of... like, trains and stuff or whatnot go, you know, around. But, like, when I lived in Augusta used to be, like, it still kind of is, like, an industrial rail center. It still very much is, like, an industrial rail center. But, I mean, like, there's, like, you see, like, some of the trains that go through. Oh my gosh, dude, they're big trains. Like, when I mean big, I mean, like, they are long, long trains.
Keep right, and then exit
And,
right.
like, there are times where, like, you'll be stopped for a railroad crossing, and you're probably going to have to turn around because that train has had to stop. Or for something, like, on down the line for something. Like, I think a lot of people have kind of forgotten it because, like, they can't see it, but, like, I lived around, like, pretty...
Keep left, and then
Like,
turn left.
Augusta was, like, I think it's a good example of it.
Turn
Hell, I think there's a rail line that goes straight through downtown, actually, or just by downtown. That's the funny thing. I don't know how active of a line it is, but there is literally rail tracks that go like right down. I don't even remember what street it is. It might be like 6th Street or something. Like half the road is just rail track, and it's like right in the middle of the lanes. But I mean, there's like a big fertilizer company that like uses it down there. There's like a whole bunch of shit, dude. But I mean, I even remember like, cause you'll see how long it is. Like, you'll probably be waiting for the train to go by for like 5 minutes sometimes. It would like wreck some of my deliveries sometimes. When I was doing that, like with how long like some of these trains are. Like, you would just kind of see like the roads closed for like a train crossing, and you're just kind of like, well, okay, well, guess I'm not going this way. I'll just try and find another way around.
Here we are.
But I mean, they would have like cargo containers like double stacked and like whatnot. And it's just, it was. Whew. Long boys, very long boys. Actually, you know, let me do a quick repair job. Let me do a quick repair job while I'm here, if I can. There we go. But I mean, it hasn't that like already, them being overworked actually caused like several train accidents in the past, where like trains have derailed because like people, like the person who was like running the train like was overworked and like fell asleep at like the wheel pretty much. I feel like that's happened before, and people haven't batted an eyelash for the shit that like that happening, and like decided like, hey, maybe we're working these people too hard.
Get ready to turn right.
Actually, that's almost something that I've seen actually, even on like the Panera, like. But oh my god, how was I back on this topic? But basically, like, before, like, I gave my like I was getting fed up with FedEx, like, because like the hours were getting reduced, like the paychecks were equal. Oh, this road goes nowhere. The paychecks became equal. I had health insurance through them, but I wasn't really using it at the time. I probably should have before I left. But
turn left and then turn right.
But like, I don't know, like the management was like so bad and like so weird that I just kind of got to the point where I was just like, I told one of the managers, like, hey, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice, and he was like. And he was just like, oh, okay, like, when's your last day gonna be? And I just gave them a date. And then, like, the next week, I started to train somebody else to essentially replace me. And so, like, you know, I gave him a day, like, I helped train him for that day. But I remember, like, the trainer that we had on our line was saying that, like, he had managers kept coming over to, like, ask if I could help out on other lines instead of, you know, like, keeping an eye on the guy I was training and helping out with that. Like they kept asking if I could, like, if they could pull me off the line and like go, you know, work another one, which is always fucking hell. And so he was telling me that, and I just kind of came to the realization of just like kind of like wait, now that I'm like on my last 2 weeks, they're gonna keep doing this every single day. And today it's not gonna be like this where I'm training someone. So like literally, I went 1 day into my 2 week notice, and then I stopped going. I literally went 1 day in after I said I was going to, work out my 2 weeks or whatnot, and then I just stopped coming in. I just stopped coming in because I kind of realized they are going to try and work me to death until I leave. They don't care if I get hurt on my way out. They don't care. They don't care anything. They care less about me now that I'm leaving. So you know what? I'm just gonna save them a troll and just stop showing up. They already know that I'm not coming in. They don't care because they're probably not gonna care that I'm not showing up within my last 2 weeks because that's less time that they have to pay me for. Yeah, their work is gonna suck more, but at the same time, like they're saving money because I left sooner than I thought. But yeah, no, that's when I went full time on Panera. Which even that, like I debated like staying there at times, and like there's times where I just kind of go, huh, that's weird. Like the whole time with with scheduling, like I don't know, it's weird. I remember somebody saying like one time like they schedule. Yeah, Rev Vietnam. There's. That's not worth it. That's not worth it at all. But like there would be times where like I don't know. It got to the point where I kept feeling like any shift that I was on was just going to suck ass because I don't know. I always found it weird. Like it would be like I think it would be scheduled like Wednesday to Friday as like a mid person. So I would work as like the second QC for lunch and then work as like a second QC for dinner as well. But I wouldn't stay till closing. I would leave like a little bit before closing. So they had me at one point doing that. And like, but then things would suddenly change because I would be supporting people during the week for that. And then on the weekends, I would be the closing QC, but they wouldn't give me a QC2 or like a second line for like when I was the primary. And I would just kind of go, why aren't we scheduling more people? And then like somebody was just like, oh, we can only schedule people so many times, so you can only give so many hours in a day. And pretty much like the amount of hours that they can give people in a day is essentially determined for some strange reason. Well, I mean, it's dependent on like how much money they make in that day. But the main like money making thing that really helps it is catering, which on weekends there is none. So that's why like I kept like not having support on the weekends. But like it was just kind of like just constantly be like that. It's a lot better now. It's a hell of a lot better now. I think they actually swapped it to like helping on weekends and not during the week. But I mean, even still, like there's like what day? It literally happened like this week. Literally, I think Thursday night, like there was supposed to be I think 5 of us on the line closing. And they sent both of my sandwich makers home. Early, like an hour or two early, because we were like getting way over hours. We were getting way over. I just don't understand it, dude. I just don't freaking stand it. They're like somebody even said they schedule it like retail, which makes no sense for food service, right? I remember somebody even saying too, like they only want 2 people, like between lunch rush and dinner rush, they technically only want 2 people on the service line. They only want 2 people. They want there's 4 stations. Well, there's 4 stations typically, right? So you have your sandwich station, you have your salad station, you have your soup/QC station, and you have your barista station. They want between like lunch rush and dinner rush, they don't care how busy it will get. They typically want only 2 people running those 4 stations during that time. They don't care if it gets busy. I mean, if it gets busy, you're gonna need more people, right? But like typically, like they don't want more than like 2 people. They really just want 2 people there. And that's what I just kind of said. It's like, no. Well, I mean, barista, you can kind of eliminate that. And honestly, like, there's nights where we don't really have a barista. Sometimes our barista is like either like the closing or like a mid manager or whatever. For like, we don't do that. Like our store doesn't do that. Like we have 3 people. We have 3 people minimum. We have 3 people minimum some days. Because like, especially now during winter, everybody freaking wants soups or a hot sandwich. Those are 2 big things right now when it's cold outside. Those are the 2 big things that you can have, right? I'm not even focused on trucking right now. I'm just talking about my fucking work right now. I'm just venting about my work right now. I mean, it is good soup. It is real good soup. But speaking of, oh wait, hold on. Well, I would say thank you for your follower. But hold on, my guy. Wait, hold on. Do I not have a fucking? Fuck. Hold on. Shit, do I gotta do this on fucking Stream Manager? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Yeah, no, yeah. Huh, that's weird. Their account was created like 11 months ago. It was created January of this year. Interesting. Anyways, though. But hey, you got to hear the soundbite. Fuck, now my whole train of thought is like messed up. And also our hours like every day are messed up too, because like our GM apparently, like, the way her hours work is like she gets 4 hours a day. Like she gets normal hours that like everybody else does, but for some reason like her hours are spread out like her hours are counted like 4 hours every day. So every time like we go in and like look at our hours, like we always have to add like 4 more hours because of her hours. Well, I'm trying to look to go where to go next. Fuck. Hold on. Ooh, Lithuania. But I'm trying to see if there's anywhere I haven't been to yet. But I don't think there is. I think the one I really want to do is this one. But hold on, I need to take a quick break. So I'm gonna go get some water because my throat is starting to kind of feel a bit dry, and I need to use the restroom as well. So I will be back to do that, or I'm going to leave to go do that, and I will be back. That's what I meant to say. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. We didn't get any more bots, right? This doesn't look like anything happened, but yeah, okay. So anyways, before like the whole strike talk and like the hours talk, fuck dude, I just get I start on the topic and then I get sidetracked. I am such a bad streamer. I can't like talk about what I want to talk about, and like I just kind of realized like when I was downstairs, like the point I originally wanted to talk about was like my knee. Like my knee doesn't hurt, but like I especially feel it like when I, like especially yesterday when I did like the 11 to close. So essentially I was there from like 11 to like almost 10 o'clock, so 11 hours. And I mean, admittedly, they do give me like a 30-minute break, but or we're not, but um, essentially like. Essentially, like, I don't. It's not. It's just more of like. It's not pain. It's not discomfort. Well, it's a bit discomfort. It's just. It feels like my. It feels like my knee is very solid. If not like not solid, but like heavy. I guess is more of the word. If that makes sense. So, but I mean, let's see.
Get ready to turn left.
That's the only thing.
Turn left.
But yeah, but no. Aside from that, like the managers are very
Get ready to turn right.
Managers are very nice.
Turn right.
3 of them I would describe as three of them I like,
Here. Right on.
and I kind of describe them as like the reason why like I like them is because they are straight NCO as fuck. That's what I described them as, NCO as fuck.
Drive safe.
Which basically the reason why I say that is, especially like their background. All 3 of them, at one point in time, they were an associate. Like they started where I started. Right. So they understand, like like the work effort, what they understand, a whole lot of the stuff.
Let's go.
Of like what somebody might be going through and whatnot. Our GM in general, or our assistant GM, I think they both. Those are the only 2 that I'm just kind of like, man, I'll carry a conversation with them and whatnot. But at the same time, like they're not like my favorites to talk to or like go to like when I have issues with something, because like they were like they started as managers and they were always managers essentially. So like they kind of take more of the oh fuck. This turn is bad. I might go left here. I don't know. I don't think I can turn right here. Oh shit. Hi. Hello.
Find a new route.
Sorry about your convertible, sir. Sorry. Sorry. Anyways, there is a car crash in Ba Sing Se. But anyways.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Yeah. Also, it probably doesn't help that like that I have like paranoia, and so I feel like every day is going to be my last day there.
Get ready to turn right.
like I try to do things by the book, but a lot of the times I just can't, because like it either slows me down too much or it doesn't make any sense. So I dinged the trailer. The cargo is still good. The oil filters are still good. Yeah. Work is okay. I think that's the other reason, like, my mom, like, takes me out to lunch so much, actually.
Keep right. Then exit right.
Wait, why am I going back to my own? Why am I, like, responding to something, like, what the fuck am my brain doing? What brain do? What brain talking about? I have no idea what my brain is talking about right now. Ignore my brain. It's stupid cringe. It's stupid cringe. My brain.
Keep left.
Like, I literally responded to something like it's talking in my head. It is so goddamn stupid. But yeah, no, honestly, I feel like any day I'm going to get fired. But at the same time, like, I hate it. I hate working there, but like, I don't think I would ever quit. Just because, well, one, I'm an introverted workaholic, I think, at this point. So, like, yeah, like, I enjoy work. I want to work. But at the same time, it's like, I don't want to work somewhere else. Because working somewhere else would mean having to meet new people and having to interact with new people that I have never interacted with before that day. Or mostly. No. It's actually the funny thing, like, we had this was the funniest thing I think ever. We had, oh, it is all good, Rev. It is all good. I've just been talking to myself like I normally do anyways. It is all good. I appreciate the view though. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, we had a closing salad maker. Like, she admittedly, she had 2 jobs. Oh, it is all good, Rev. It is all good. You have a good sleep. You have a good sleep, bud. If I had more viewers, I'd shout you out, but I don't. You're my only viewer right now, I think. Good night. Arigato. I don't know how to say good night in Japanese, I don't think. Hold on. No, I don't. I used to. I forgot to put custom to, whatever. Fuck it. I mean, it is late at night. It is almost 1 a.m. I might actually go to sleep after this one. Although I say that, and I'm probably just gonna fall asleep at 5 a.m. again. I was literally talking about this at some point last night. Like literally, like, somebody even called me out. It's just like, I think like we were like trying to see if like somebody, or like one of the managers was trying to see if somebody could come in early. And and like one of them was just kind of like, Okay, so if I call you at 8, you're gonna be asleep, aren't you? And I was like, yeah. And then, like, the other manager was just like, what are you talking about? Like, he's probably gonna be awake still. He probably hasn't even gone to bed yet. And it was just, I was just like, I started bursting out laughing. I was just like, probably also true. Because there are some nights where I am just straight up, like, narcoleptic, like, can't fucking sleep to, like, save my life. Like, no matter what I do, I can't fall asleep. It typically happens Thursdays. I might actually start streaming again on Thursdays. Just because I know I'm not going to be able to sleep Thursday nights anyways. Because I'm not tired at all until like 5 a.m. and I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm only going to get 5 hours of sleep. And then like that anxiety like keeps me up. And I can't really even, I'm out of melatonin now. But I don't really want to keep using melatonin to do that. To like make myself go to sleep. Because eventually your body is just going to, you know, ignore it. Either get used to it and like need it to depend on it, or it's just going to be like your body's just going to be like sitting there and it's just going to be like, we're toning. It's just what it's all gonna do. It's just gonna be like, we're toning. Oh shit, I didn't make my Drive Kovish meme tonight either. I need to get on that as well. And I started stream a bit late. I typically like to start streams right before 11. I'll go on for 3 hours and then stop it at about 2. Because I don't want to talk the entire night. But no, like even last night I think I said like, you know, I might get up at 10, you know, do something. So I was feeling a bit sleepy at about like 2 a.m. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. I am going to go to sleep. And then I lay in bed, and I am up for like another 3 hours, just like messing around on my laptop. I'm just kind of like, after a while, I just kind of realized, you know what? Now I'm tired, I should really go to sleep. And I sleep until like literally the last possible minute for me to get ready for work. But like doing like the bare minimum to get ready for work, so like just changing my clothes essentially. So like I'll wake up at like 1:30. So I might start streaming again on Thursday nights, just because I know that I'm just gonna be up anyways. But at the same time, I'm not sure if I want to do that either, because there's no guarantee that I'm going to be up. Right. Like there's no guarantee that I'm going to go to sleep that night, or actually I'm gonna be that active that night. I don't know. Maybe that's when I do trucking. Is we do trucking Thursdays, and then we take the night off Friday because we're gonna be tired as fuck. But I don't know. I want to stream Fridays though. Stream Friday fun. Shit, like I started talking in my head. I started talking about something in my head, and I completely forgot what I was talking about. But I mean, oh yeah, that's right. I stream on Thursday nights. Um, I don't know. I just don't want to take melatonin because I know that eventually my body is just going to adapt to it and just it's not going to do shit. Hell, there was one point where like I took melatonin one night and like I resisted falling asleep to it. To like the point where my body was just like, okay, I give up for trying to make you sleep. Like, fuck it. And I just kind of went, oh no. Oh no. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna really do it much more. If that makes sense. But yeah, I don't really want to do that. I really just kind of want to focus in on
Keep left.
see, I don't know. Actually, no, that sounds like a good idea. I think we set up trucking Thursdays. We stream until like maybe we stream for a couple hours. Maybe that might be our light stream day. Or maybe we will stream 3 hours. Maybe at the very end I'll take some melatonin just to make myself go to sleep. And I'll go straight to sleep, or at least go straight to laying down. The other thing I probably need to stop doing is I need to probably stop putting Twitch on my laptop and trying to fall asleep to that. I don't think that works so much. Maybe I try that tonight. But at the same time, there's so many streamers. There's so many good streamers out there that I want to support and I want to like, give them that view and whatnot. That I'm just kind of like, well, maybe I just leave my laptop on and I just try and fall asleep to like them playing video games or something. I don't know. But like I'll try and do that and like I don't know. I need to stop doing it. I need to stop doing it. I don't think it helps me at all. I don't think it does anything.
Keep left.
And if anything, I don't know. It keeps me from hearing myself, I think, when I do that. Because I really don't like to listen to myself. I really hate listening to myself. I don't like listening to the sound of my own voice. Like I can't, like if I had to do like a whole like highlight stuff of this stuff sometimes, I probably wouldn't be able to edit it myself. I really couldn't edit it myself.
Keep
I really
right,
couldn't.
and then exit right. Exit right.
But oh gosh, I'm starting to get a little Ugh. Yeah, this might be good for like a short stream on Thursdays. Fridays I'd probably do something else. Bro, I keep telling myself I'm gonna wake up early and I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. But at the same time, I'll never do that. I'll just sleep. Like, once I start sleeping, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to move. Bro, I just realized something. How the fuck am I gonna get through next year? Holy shit. Bro, work next year is gonna suck. I'm just realizing this. Oh gosh, next year's gonna be the real test, isn't it? Oh gosh, I just realized the guy that's been like my favorite to work with, I just realized he's gonna be at college next year. And he's planning on going to college like all the way in like different states and whatnot, and I'm just kind of like, I'm not gonna have Jayla either. No. Fuck, man. Oh shit, don't make me work with Taylor. Oh god, I'm gonna work with Taylor next year, aren't I? A lot more than I currently am, and I already don't really enjoy working with Taylor that much. Oh fuck, I might have to teach somebody how to close QC. I might have to. Oh my gosh, son of a bitch. Oh god, dude, I am vomiting right now. Thinking about this that's gonna happen in the summer, I think. 'Cause there is no way. There is no way that they're going to survive with 3 QCs. There is no way. There is no way that they're going to be able to survive with 3 QCs next fall. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm just realizing this. Unless Jayla really can't find a job, but like honestly, like I'm pretty sure she graduates next spring. And so when that happens, she's probably going to stay around for a little bit. And then pick up a job somewhere, right? Work there, you know, start working there and whatnot. And it's just kind of going to be like, oh no, we have 4 QCs. And then, like, I don't know, Connor. It is weird, like, how, like, me and Connor have kind of shifted places somehow. Because I remember, like, him always kind of being, like, the closing QC guy. And, like, I would always close sandwich, at least on the weekends, I would always close sandwich with him. But, and that's kind of, like, where my whole bond with Connor came, like, especially the one night where, like, it was just, the line was me and him. We only had sandwich and QC, and our salad was closed because we didn't have enough people. Like, gosh, I'm just kind of realizing like we're gonna have to train someone new. At least one person. We're gonna have to train up one person to do it. And given every... Maybe Brandon. Maybe Brandon. Brandon's like the only one I trust, but he can only do like 1, maybe 2 days a week. God dang, man. Ugh. God dang. It is just starting to wreck my... I'm trying to wreck my brain around this right now, because this just hit my head, and we're gonna lose 2 people doing this. And we need at least train 1, and I'm just kind of looking at all of our staff right now, and I'm just kind of like, crap, we're gonna get somebody new, and I'm gonna have to train that person who is new into how to QC. And I'm literally gonna try and convince them on the idea of, like, we can't really do that. I mean, we do have... Actually, no, we do have a... I don't count Julian. I don't count Julian, actually. Thinking about it, actually. I don't count Julian. Just simply because, Hi, excuse me. Fuckface, hello. It is me, the truck that you merged into. God dang. Back to almost the same amount of damage I had at the start of this goddamn. Oh, okay. But, like, I'm trying to look at, like, our current stuff, and I'm trying to think who we could have up there. Like Miguel, obviously, I don't think Miguel's going anywhere, so that's Monday through Friday. We at least have an opening. Taylor at least does... Well, I mean, she's done Saturday and Sunday openings before, but I think she's kind of starting to only do 1 day a week, but I think at the same time Connor's said something about how he'd rather open or whatnot, so but I mean, you have me. They're keeping me on closing. They like having me on closing. So that's 5 more days. But I mean, you can't keep flip-flopping Taylor like on the other 4 days, right? So she would have to open Saturday and Sunday, and then close Monday, Tuesday. I mean, you could work that. You could work that. And then one of the other managers could do honestly, I think this might be a question that comes up early in the springtime. I think is, who do we think could QC? I mean, actually, technically we do have Kyle. Kyle could as well. Kyle works the same hours as fucking Miguel, pretty much. So maybe you could have him open Saturday. as QC, but he doesn't really want to QC now because that involves interacting with people, and he doesn't want to do that. I don't know, the man confuses the heck out of me. Like, the man is, like, very extroverted, but at the same time, he hates interacting with people like an introvert, and I'm just kind of like, that makes no sense, dude. Like, you enjoyed talking to all of us, like, talking our ears off, the second that you started working here. Not even joking. But, I mean, admittedly, he's gotten, like, more comfortable with it and whatnot. That's my only concern is, like, they're gonna tell, I know this is gonna happen already. They're gonna ask me to train somebody on QC, and I'm worried that they're gonna be a new hire. I just realized we're gonna have this shit time next year. Because we're gonna need to train at least one person. I mean, we might have... Well, I think Will said he might not stay this summer. Which probably also means we're probably not gonna have... Gosh, we're gonna need a lot of new hires, I think, over the summer, I think, hopefully. Hopefully we do. I'm hoping we do, too. Because honestly, like, none of the high schoolers that we're hiring anymore are staying through college. Like, none of them are going to college locally. They're all going, like, very much elsewhere for college.
Keep left, and then continue straight. Go straight.
But I already know, like, trying to find a time to go and train them and whatnot, like, it's going to be... It is... Oh. No, we're good, we're good. Oh, I hit F4 accidentally, that's what brought that up.
Keep left, and then continue straight.
Been trying to listen to Geralt as best I can.
Go straight.
I don't want to think about this anymore. Can I go into the story I was talking about, like, for Revlevs? Like, I think I was going to talk about, like, somebody that left for, like, another job. So, like this person worked 2 jobs. Like, she was... So, like, she was getting frustrated. Like, she was working, like, 2 days a week as, like, a closing salad. And then she asked for more time, and so, like, she went up to 4 days, and then she was like, oh, this is too much, and like, they bumped her down to 4 days, and she was, like, getting frustrated with it, and I think we tried to get her to 3 days, and then, like, she was okay with it.
Exit right.
But then I think what happened was she actually just wanted more, like, she was getting to the point where, like, she wanted more... Her reasoning for leaving was, at least what she told me, was she wanted more money in her pockets at the end of the night. So, like, she wanted more hands-on money. Right? So, she ended up taking a job at Olive Garden. So she put in her 2 weeks. She stopped working at Panera. She started working at Olive Garden. She worked 2 days. 2 days at Olive Garden. And then quit. I don't know where she works now. She didn't come back to Panera, so obviously, like, she doesn't really enjoy working at Panera. She doesn't want to come back. Honestly, I think she was embarrassed to come, like, to want to come back. If she did come back, I think she would be too embarrassed. Because she was like, I'm gonna leave for greener pastures, and then it's just like the greener pastures weren't that greener at all. It's literally just maybe a little darker. But yeah. Now I remember she was leaving. She still hasn't asked me. She hasn't. She said like, hey, like we need to go out drinking sometime. I think she had like a little bit of a thing for me. Even like I think when Megan came back from maternity leave, she was asking. It's just like, hey, is there like something going on between you two? And I'm like, I have no idea. I'm too dense of a motherfucker to find out. Like, I'm too dense of a motherfucker to know. And not only that, I don't have the fucking time to, like, commit to someone. Really. Honestly. I probably don't. And even so, like, dating her would have been a Rule 4 violation of the Odd House Code of Conduct. Bro, I like that they made like these weird rules for myself. And I like that I mentioned like to my friends just like I can't ask this person, and they were just like, why not? And they're just like, cause it break Rule 4, and they're just like, damn dude, like and they're like, what's Rule 4? And I was just like, I can't do this, and they're just like, oh damn, like Panera can't let you do that, and I'm just like, no. Those are just my rules. Those are just my rules. And they're like, okay, fair enough. And I mean, I kind of forget. I don't even really know what rules 1 through 3 are. I just labeled that, like, the no dating coworkers one as Rule 4. Just because it sounds good in my head. But I mean, I have, like, don't trust anyone, like, not even yourself. I think I'm labeling that as Rule 3. Rule 1 is, don't stick your dick in crazy. But Rule 2 is, unfortunately, you like crazy. So, unfortunately, you like crazy, expect difficulties. I don't know, it's kind of like a weird mixture of like crazy and silliness. I think is what I like, but like I don't know. But like she would just keep asking me, just like, you should come out and drink with me sometime, and I'd just kind of be like, just let me know when. And I gave her my number, and like she even texted me, she's like, hey, you know, this is my number, you know, just save it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then I didn't even say anything back. But like, she never texted me since then. So like, her number is saved in my phone right now. But like, I'm never gonna text her. I'm never gonna text her because like at this point, like I'm just like I don't even know what to say to her. Because the only reason I would have texted her is just kind of been like, hey, like you working at Olive Garden today? Like that's the only. Like, I don't even know where she works at now. I don't even know.
Right.
Oh wait. Oh shit.
Rerouting.
Fuck.
rerouting.
Okay, remember chat, there is no misturn in Ba Sing Se. There is no misturn in Ba Sing Se. I repeat, no misturn.
Keep right.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna maybe hire like more garage people, I think, after this. I think I got enough money to fill another one.
Keep left.
But yeah. It's just, I don't know, there's people that like I interact with currently that like, honestly, if Rule 4 didn't exist within like my own conduct at this point, I probably would have like made a fool of myself and asked him out. And honestly, like I still interact with them, so like I still very much could like fuck up and like just randomly ask them. Because I even like, I kind of had like the same self code like before I met my ex-wife, and even like before I asked her out like the first time, I was still like going, I was on for like weeks of just kind of like, should I ask her out? Should I not? Should I do this? Should I not? And honestly, I don't regret asking her out, but I don't know. At the end of the night, I kind of regret marrying her. That's the only regret I have, is marrying way too fucking quickly. That is the only regret here.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
But yeah. Like I said, probably. Well, actually, when I first started working there, I probably would have asked out Taylor. Honestly, I might have, but like I don't know. I think I found out very quickly that like she was already engaged to someone. I don't know what happened to her engagement. I don't know. I don't want to ask, because that is on her. And I don't want to ask that shit. I don't want to pry. And so she's moved on to fucking Kyle now, so doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what I think. Doesn't matter what I think now. But I mean, at the same, like, when I first started working at Panera, like her dad works with FedEx. I actually met him there one day, like my second, like or third day there. Like her dad like popped up like in front of me. It's just like, hey, you work at Panera? Is your name Eric? And I'm like, yes, sir. And like, it's just like, oh, yeah, you work with my daughter. And I'm like, oh, you're. It's like, oh, cool, you're Taylor's. You're Taylor's. Oh gosh. I don't think he goes into the warehouse anymore. I think it's her brother. I think her brother took it over. Although I think I know who her brother was. I think I've met like 2 people in her family. Like, it's before Kyle even did. That's funny. But yeah, I don't know. I don't even really talk to Taylor that much. I don't. There's times where I think like her relationship with Kyle is just trying to make me jealous, but at the same time I'm just like, this is bad thinking. This is my bad thinking, and like just because they're like PDAing all around me, like, and I'm getting sick of it, doesn't mean that like it's to like behoove me to do something or about it or something. I don't know. Or make me jealous. I don't know. It's weird thinking. It's weird thinking. But no, I've already thought about asking out Paulina. Paulina's my manager, though. She's one of my managers. I can't. That would be instant shot down unless both of us were really willing to work somewhere else. Like if she was on her way out, I might just kind of be like, hey, stupid question. And you're probably going to say no. Like, would you want to go out and get a drink with me sometime? Like, but that's like only if like she was leaving. And I don't know if she's really leaving anytime soon. I thought that she was only going to be like a temporary manager for when Megan was on maternity leave and we were going to get Yanni back. But like, I don't know, they gave... Jesse was a fucking terrible district manager who kept playing Yes Man with everyone and like really liked Yes Man. So like... they both asked if, like, they could both, like, come back to Exton. And, like, he told them both yes. And then it was just kind of like, oh, like, he kind of shat on Yanni. It was just kind of like, well, not really. And he can't leave at Granite Run. Or whatever. And I think that's when she became a tattoo artist. Although I need to talk to her. I need to talk to her someday. Maybe I get a tattoo of a Wingle. Like, my goal is by the time I hit 35, I want 7 tattoos. By the time I hit 35, I want 7 tattoos. That is what I want. I am already 3/7 of the way there, whatever percentage that is. I am 3/7 of the way there. I have 3 tattoos already. But like I have an idea for. Well, I had an idea for 2, and then a 3rd. Maybe that's my 4th tattoo. I just don't know where I would get it. I don't know. My back is too bumpy for a back tattoo. Like, there's no good spot on my back for it, I think. Back too bumpy. Yeah, I'm really starting to kind of... Like, you can't play this game for too long, dude. You just kind of fucking space the fuck out. God damn. Yeah, I think... Yeah, this is gonna be the last delivery of the stream, at the very least. I know I'm, like... 45 minutes shy of 3 hours right now, but...
Right.
That's what I'm saying. This might be a good... Like, I might start streaming this on Thursdays. I honestly might.
Exit right.
honestly this might be the Thursday stream. Is Trucking Thursdays.
Go straight.
Mother Trucking Thursdays. Let's go.
Keep right.
And we'll just be, you know, like random escapades of like talking about random shit. Hey, maybe I'll have guest people on and randomly play trucks with them.
Keep left.
Who knows? Who knows, chat? Who knows what might come out of Trucking Thursdays? Anything could happen. It could be nothing. It could be absolutely nothing. It could be a bag of dog poop. I almost said a dog of bag poop. I truly lost my mental trying to say a dog of bag poop. A dog of bag poop. Please help me. Oh Lord, please help me. I literally just said a... I really did just say a... Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know, I might actually pitch it to my friends a little bit. I don't know, I might not even ask them to truck at all or not. I don't know. We'll see, chat. We'll see. We'll see, chat. We'll see. I do have the memory to download like American Truck Simulator again, so I might do that. And we might start playing that a bit more. Especially since, yeah, the Texas DLC finally dropped for that. That finally dropped. I realized that like a week or two ago. I haven't bought it yet. No. I don't know. At this point, I kind of at one point kind of thought like nobody, not there's only like very like few people that are special and like deserve to be heard. But like at this point in my life, I'm just kind of like, you know what? Everybody has experienced way different things, different upbringings, different what's it's and whatnot, right?
Keep left.
That like we like I think everybody's like point of view and like past and like desires and whatnot, like they deserve to be heard. And I kind of even told like if you're here earlier or you saw earlier, talking with Rose, like there are days where like I hate I hate living here. I hate it. I dislike it. Do not enjoy it. realize what was happening. So I was hearing noises from it. I didn't eat my yogurt.
Keep right. And then
I didn't eat my
right.
yogurt today, Chan. I am going to die, Chan.
Exit right. Go straight. Keep right. Keep left.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do something fun at the end of the stream too. I think I am. I think we're gonna do something a little fun just to see what would happen. I'm tempted to. Because I mean, I download like new songs like almost every week. But I mean, I might also turn the stream schedule back on. But I might try to work it around a bit. Bro, I thought I was actually getting water on my monitor there for a second. I was actually fucking confused why there was water droplets there for a second. I was like, eh? It's like, what the heck? Hey? Bro, they playing, they do on Hannibal Crossing the Alps on those treetops with real elephants? Oh my gosh, dude, I forgot about the snakes in her bed too. I forgot she was hallucinating that too. Oh gosh, dude. Bro, I was like... And the worst part is too, like, I was learning to play, like, I think I was learning to play the Heavy Rain song. Which I'm trying to remember was, I was like, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Like, whatever that one is, I forget what it was. It might have been, like, the main theme or whatever. But yeah, no, I was trying to learn to play that on the piano once. And it freaked. And like literally the next day, like I came home, and my brother was like I think he was out getting off the phone or something, and he was just like, hey, Grandma Dot just died. And I was just like, huh? And I think like, I tried to play it again, and then like the next day, like one of the buses or something like had an accident, and I was just like, okay, bro, like I played this song twice, and then like somebody has a bad day, like this whole like bad day shit like happens twice. Like, no fucking way, dude. Like, so I just like, literally just stopped playing it because I was like, damn, dude, like, too many people are getting bad days from like me playing this song. I'm still superstitious like that. Like, you can't say the S word. Like, you can't say the B, S, or Q words when I'm at work. Because if you do, I am going to knock on the nearest piece of wood that I can find. And if you don't know what the BS and Q words are, it is busy, slow, and quiet. If you say any one of those around me while I am working, I am going to knock on wood as fast as possible.
Right.
Not even joking.
Turn right. Turn right.
Getting ready to turn left.
Turn
Getting
left.
ready. Turning left.
Finally,
Yep, we're here. Finally. Okay. So I'm just gonna skip this. And I am going to... Yeah, we have 2 million in the bank right now, so we can very easily purchase a new garage. Hold on. Let me just check to make sure that all of our garages are filled. What was the last one I bought? This one? Oh, was I going up the boot? I was going up the boot, wasn't I? Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to make sure what I was doing before I... Oh, yeah, that's right. We're getting the Bari one. Oh my gosh! Bro! Bro, I just heard about, like, the Axis bombing of Bari. That, like, it hit a ship and, like, it was filled with, mustard gas. And it was because the Allies were, like... Because they thought, like... According to, like, Italian intelligence, that, like... Germany would start turning to using gas and chemical, like pretty much start doing gas attacks again if they were like starting to get backed into a corner, especially after the invasion of Italy. So they had a ship like transporting gas in, and it got hit in the bay or in the harbor of Bari, and like it killed a whole bunch of people, and people didn't realize it was because of the transport had a whole bunch of mustard gas in it. It was supposed to be a secret. Okay, we're hiring Malcolm. We're hiring Old Man. Kind of looks like Elvis. We are ordering Han. Yeah, Han. Yeah, I selected the slot. There we go. God dang. That guy looks like an office nerd, not a fucking truck driver. I'm sorry. We're gonna. I think half these photos are the devs. I really do sometimes. Some of the other ones, I think they're stock photos. Trailers. One. Two. Three. 4. 5. Okay. So if I close out of this, it should be... Yep, one off. Yep, because I have 2 private trailers. So it should be one up. God damn, do I have 160 drivers in this company? Holy crap. So fucking big, dude. So big. But anyways, we will save this. Yep. And then I'm going to get off. for now. And then I am going to edit the stream info. We are going to... Hopefully this doesn't get me flagged for something. But, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go down here. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. For some reason, I thought it would be above Titanfall. Why did I think it would be above Titanfall? One of them is a TR, the other one is a TR. TI is before TR. Hey, hold on. I think I might have to turn the volume up. Yeah, this volume is way too quiet, I think, for... Hold on. Settings, master volume. Set it to 90. I think 90 is fine. Oh, hopefully you guys can hear stuff. I have 100% of this game before we get custom tracks on here. I swear. What do we want to play? I'm trying to think what I was gonna play. Oh, I know what I was gonna play. I know it's Saturday night. But why don't we play Friday night? And you might be wondering which Friday night this is, because there's a lot of songs that are just Friday night. Okay, I feel like I'm playing this horribly because I'm playing this on the 100% speed. Hold on. I'm sorry. I tried. Okay, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again.
さて、一丁決めてくるか。
I beat my score.
楽しんでもらえたか
I literally just wanted to do this as a meme. I'm just gonna send it to Rev. So, good morning, Rev. Hope you see this in the morning. And if not in the morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you take your time you're watching this. But yeah, no, I just wanted to do that. I literally just could have recorded. I literally just could have recorded it. Oh, fucking well. Anyways, sue me. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if the music right there the audio just gets muted right there. I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off, Switch. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if you muted that. Because that is a game music. That is game music. God damn it. It shouldn't be NP. It shouldn't be DMCA. But anyways, good night. I will see you tomorrow. Or I will stream tomorrow. If anybody's watching this, I will stream Sunday night. Sunday. Pandora closes earlier. So we should be starting 10-ish? 10-ish? I don't know what I'm going to play. I do have Monday off, so we might be doing Pokemon to completion. Or story completion, or at least to the post story, the post Elite Four stuff or whatever. We might be doing that. You know, whenever that happens. Unless my mom texts me and says, "Hey, we're going up to screen tomorrow," or that day, or whatever. Which hopefully it's not that day. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't think she's gonna take. I'm hoping that she would give me a day's notice. I really hope that she gives me a day's notice. If she doesn't, oh well. But we'll see. But anyways, good night.